everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna be listening to Steely Dan for the first time. The song is called Do It Again. Now I got this Patreon request and I don't know anything about him, but I'm pretty excited to check it out. I'm going in blind. I actually don't know what type of music he does, what years are, but I trust you guys. You always know what I will like, and I'm assuming the timeline fits the channel. I've had kind of a hard day at school today, so I want to relax and listen to some good music together. If you enjoyed today's video, please make sure to subscribe. It helps growing the channel. I'm super excited to check it out, so if you're too, let's go ahead. Steely Dan, let's go. Oh. What is this? What a sexy vibe. Wow. I'm hearing a lot of instruments.
In the morning you go gunning for the man who stole your water, and you fight till he is done, but they catch you at the border, and the mourners are all singing as they drag you by your feet, but the hangman isn't hanging, and they put you on the street. Yeah, you go back, Jack, do it again.
Oh my god, did you hear that pause? That is so infectious. I love a good pause at the right time. Like, this just hit the spot. I'm hearing so many instruments. The diversity is insane.
By your feet, but the hangman isn't hanging, and they put you on the street. Yeah, you go back, Jack, do it again. Wheel turning round and round. You go back, Jack, do it again.
Yeah.
When you know she's no high climber, then you find your only friend in a room with your two-timer, and you're sure you're near the end. Then you love a little wild one, and she brings
I love his voice.
you only sorrow. All the time you know she's smiling, you'll be on your knees tomorrow. Yeah, you go back, Jack, do it again. Wheel turning round and round. You go back, Jack, do it again.
I love that part so much. I love the diversity in the song. is that? This is great to dance to.
Now you swear and kick in Vegas that you're
I gotta say, this is one of those songs that knows exactly when to pause. And his voice is like so relaxing with all those instruments. The diversity, like I said, is pretty impressive. And I don't know, this just feels like one of those hits that you're like, this was so obvious. How didn't I think of it? Because just the chorus, it's so catchy. It just makes you want to get up and party. I'm loving it. Go Dan! This man knows business.
Now you swear and kick in Vegas that you're not a gambling man. Then you will find you're back in Vegas with a handle in your hand. Your black cards can make you money, so you hide them when you're able. In the land of milk and honey, you must put them on
Now.
the table. Yeah, you go back, Jack, do it again. We'll turn it round and round. You go back, Jack, do it again.
Beautiful. Woo! I've gotta say, also the skills on the instruments are so impressive. I would love to see a live performance of this song because the person that is shredding that guitar has some skill, and also the person on the keys is going crazy. Was just one of those songs that brings out my dancing skills. I used to have a friend that hated the way I danced, but that's what I love. The fact that I can literally listen to such a beautiful song and be myself right on the channel. Wow, I feel like this will be quite the rabbit hole to dive into because oh my god, this was beautiful. Steely Dan, we got a new artist to dive into. This was absolutely gorgeous. The way it all went together, the voice, the instruments, the vibe, the pauses were so well thought. What really surprised me was how patient this song was. They don't rush anything. Most bands try to hit you with a dramatic chorus or some big lift right on. Steely Dan did the opposite. He built a groove, or I think they, because this sounded more like a band rather than just a person. They built a groove and trusted I would follow them. And honestly, it so worked. The whole song locked into this almost hypnotical cycle, which fits the actual theme perfectly. It's like they want the music itself to feel like you're stuck in a loop. The drumming was one of the things that grabbed my attention from the beginning. It's not aggressive, it's not flashy, but it's extremely precise. Every hit felt intentional. Like it gives the track a steady pulse that never really changes, and that's what lets the other instruments experiment on top without losing the core feel. The keyboard sound is another thing that I completely didn't expect. It had this slightly gritty texture, not smooth, not overly polished. It sits right in that middle space where it adds character without taking over. And when that electric tone came in, it completely shifted the color of the song. It didn't sound like rock or like jazz or like blues. It was this weird blend that somehow fitted together better than it should have. It was just hypnotic, that is the word I'm looking for. Vocally, what stood out to me was the attitude. He's not belting, he's not trying to sound emotional. His tone almost has this I've seen it all before quality to it. It's calm, almost detached, and I feel like that makes the story hit even harder. Because the lyrics themselves are pretty brutal. Someone who keeps making making the same mistakes over and over and over, and when life hits them hard, they end up making the same mistakes again, almost ending up right where they started. And I feel like the delivery doesn't exaggerate anything, he just lays it out there, and I feel like the simplicity makes the message even stronger. One of the coolest choices they made was how they handled the solos. They didn't treat them like a break or a show-off moment. The solos felt like another chapter in the story. The long keyboard solo in the middle is basically like its own scene. It doesn't interrupt the song, it expands it. And the way the rhythm section stays locked the entire time, I feel like gives the solo room to breathe without drifting away. But I feel like the biggest thing for me that made this song so special was how they handled the tension. It didn't chase the big moment. Everything rises and falls in this extremely smooth curve. Even when things pick up energy, nothing explodes. It's almost like the song refuses to give you a traditional climax. It's so unique in its own way. And I feel like that decision lines up perfectly with the theme of going in circles. It's clever without being pretentious. And the more I think about it, the more I realize why people respect this band so much. They're not trying to impress you with obvious tricks. They personally impressed me with how tight their ideas were. They take a simple structure and fill it with tiny decisions. Tone choices, rhythmic choices, instrumental choices that you only notice when you pay attention to it, and there are so many. So yeah, listening to this for the first time, I can definitely say that it stood out. The groove is addictive, the musical choices are deliberate, and the whole thing has this cool control vibe that feels cool even today. I feel like it's one of those songs that feels simple until you break it down and really listen to it, and then you realize how well everything is put together and how brilliant it's conceived and how many elements it really has. So thank you so much for this suggestion. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!